with Tabiso on Radio 2000.
Yeah, still speaking to Hlompho Kekana, looking back at the curling knockout semis, and I head to the final. And there was a question that said, how many goals is Sundowns going to win by in the final? Hey, Hlompho? Hey, people are so overconfident. And then somebody was saying, why is it when Sundowns win 1 or 2-0 that people expect them to win 3 or 4 and people are not happy? Are they victims of their own success?
Yeah, see, I think when you are a Sundowns team, you need to go to a level of just win. A cup final is a cup final. It's you have to win no matter how you win it. Just make sure that you don't concede. Just make sure that you score goals. I'm not a big fan of this big margin of goals. I just want the
says somebody who once beat a team 24-0.
I just need goals. I just need to see my team scoring goals to win the trophy. There's nothing that they're gonna write there at the end of the day to say you won 24-0. You just have to go there and they will crown the champion. They'll say Masia United won this tournament, and we will always remember the champions.
And let's talk about Sundowns, because there were a lot of doubters before the season, and there are still some doubters. People are not convinced by Coach Mngqithi. He spoke a lot before the season started about how he wants to play. What have you made of how he wants this team to play? Because some people felt he wanted to move away from the Sundowns way of playing, and some of the experts were telling us, no, that's not the case. Actually, he's just mixing some different elements.
Well, I must give him credit to this far after having to have a shaky start. I must give the credit to the players as well to respond in a positive manner, because we are a team that has won 29 league matches last season,
unbeaten in 29.
So that for me, I think it was a huge statement for me. I think to see them starting the way they started the season, it was a concern to me as well. But I just knew that they've got players, quality players, and they've got the mentality of Sundowns, which the foundation has been laid to know that we are in the business of winning football matches, regardless of who is in charge, who is in the position of leadership. I'm quite impressed with how they managed to turn the things around. I think players must be given a lot of credit after losing I guess Polokwane as well,
Stellenbosch also in the
Stellenbosch as well. So I don't think they felt good after that, but you can tell that they were angry in the matches after that, because they know that they are better than that. They know that they're capable of winning difficult matches. I must say it was in. I think the coach wanted to say we were changing altogether. I think he was trying to tell you was just to improve and to vary our attacks, because when you look at the Mamelodi Sundowns last season and the season before, there were a lot of good things that they were doing on the ball, and it became a norm that they will never play that ball behind. And now they want to vary that. In as much as they're still playing their positional game, they can easily surprise the opposition with that ball behind, because of the personnel, of course. And I don't think last season with the strikers that they had, they couldn't play more of those passes. Now they have got Peter and Reyners, who knows how to play without the ball behind, and I think it will work for them, especially in Champions League. And I believe that is a tactic that in the Champions League you need it more, because of the speed, because of how the opposition you're going to play. You're playing against the opposition that are more or less in the same level as you. They are not scared of you. They are not scared to open that last line, because they are playing higher up. So you will need that tool. You will need that trick that you will play behind it now and again. But I think they are in the right track now. They just need to maintain this, and of course it will need a lot of game together, You know, when you play a lot of games together, you'll get that doctor was speaking about the
triple P's. The triple, he explained it, I forgot now, and I should have written it down. The triple P's. We'll call doctor to tell us about the triple P's. It was fascinating though. But having said that, okay, you are seeing a bit of change in how Sundowns play from last season and all of that. Should we not also give credit to the coach for how he's handled the dressing room? Because there were issues in the beginning of the season. We can't run away from them, and he put his foot down. And the results have 10 now. That's what I'm saying. As I said, Mr.
Msio, I must give credit to both the players and the coaches to find get to the common ground. To say we are for the team and we are Mamelodi Sundowns. We will have to play for the team regardless. And I did mention that whoever takes over as Mamelodi Sundowns has got a mandate. Mandate is to win football matches because they've got players that can win. Of course, in the beginning there was rumors that the things are not okay with players and coach. But when you look,
and he took a stand. He dropped big name players.
I was happy with that because I mean, as a coach, you need to have a sense of authority, and as a leader, you always have to be honest with your leadership. And when you say red, it has to be red, and the followers must follow. And I was happy to see the players following that command. And of course, now we can see the team that is now has fixed the things. Now they fix their issues. Now they want to play football, and the players they can only talk in the field of play, and that's where we need them most. And those players that they need to play, those are the international Bafana players, and I think they need to come back and show us why we won the bronze in the AFCON.
Yeah, you mean Ribeiro and also Bafana International, according to some. Anyway, we're going to wrap up the conversation. We'll play the last couple of voice notes for Hlompho Kekana before we move on and we talk about the Springboks there. But ultimately, though, so what would make a good season at Sundowns now? Is it Champions League or nothing?
For me, I think if you win all the trophies. And it's impossible, I know. I'm asking for too much, but I just know that this is a team that is capable of doing that. But the trophies that are still there, which are within our reach, we can go for that. Players, they know themselves that the MTN 8, they should have won it. It's a difficult trophy, I know. They should put themselves in that position. The coaches, I'm sure they're not happy with the fact that they had to watch the team that they know they can beat in the final playing that tournament. And it's a sad feeling to be a Mamelodi Sundowns and you watch teams in the final and you're not in the final, simply because you are capable of being the final. So of course the trophies that are there, they need to go all the way and win them. And when you win these trophies, you're putting yourself in the position of going to the national team. I mean, with the Champions League again, because the more you win trophies, you put yourself in that Champions League.
Finally, what kind of a game are you seeing in the final? I hear people talking about an Arrows Ajax Cape Town MTN 8 repeat here.
Yeah, I just want Mamelodi Sundowns, a matured Mamelodi Sundowns. And I say matured Mamelodi Sundowns. I just want them to play the game and leave the occasion to us, the people who can speak about this game, and because I just know how fragile a cup match can be. You need to make sure that every box you tick on them, especially
there's so much happening in the build-up around the game. In
people are talking, people are excited, and it's towards December, so everybody is excited about this match. So you need to be sober in your approach, and I think players they need to practice that. Of course, I can't say they practice that. They've played difficult matches. They've been to Cairo. They've been to.
They just need to remember that.
Yeah, they need to remember that and make sure that when on the day comes, they must make sure that they just play the match. The 90 minutes that they played in Calabash, that was a big 90 minutes. The 90 minutes that they played in Dr. Petrus Mulemela there, that was a big 90 minutes. And I think I say that because they suffered without the ball because of then still they know how to play. So yeah, they need to remember all those moments, and once they put that and approach this match in a sober mind, I think they stand a chance of winning this match because they've got quality. Okay, wonderful. And you are quality too, Hlompho Kekana. Thank you for coming to join us here in studio to talk about the Culling knockout. We really appreciate it. Love seeing you on TV. Love the analysis there, and keep up the good work. Thank you, Mr. Msia. Thank you. The iconic, most decorated Hlompho Kekana talking Culling knockout here with us on Radio 2000.